Good morning, students. Welcome to the mathematics class. So we are discussing arithmetic progression chapter in that nth term of an AP. So already we have started the second exercise related to nth term of an AP and we finished up to 10th question. So in this class we are going to discuss the 11th to 20 questions. Okay. So now 11th question is here. Which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39, so on will be 132 more than its 54th term. Already I explained in the problem in the last video, but still once I want to revise this topic. Which term of the AP? Here one AP is given. In that AP, which term is actually, so 132 more than its 54th term. So ಯಾವ term ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ AP ಯಾವ term 54th term ಗಿಂತ 132 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So that we have to find out actually. So for that, what we have to find out actually, 54th term we have to find out. No, because that term is 132 more than the 54th term. In the sense, first we have to find out actually 54th term. So then we have to work out actually an. An is what actually? That an is depending upon this statement. Okay, one that which term of the AP, that is an we have to find out. Then n, actually our final destination is n, we have to find out which term, that is nth term we have to find out. For that, first we have to find out an. How can we get an actually? For an there is one hint, that is 132 more than its 54th term. an is 132 more than its 54th term. According to that condition, an is equal to 132 plus a54. Then 132 plus a54. How can we write a54? That is a plus 53d. So then 132 plus a is given in the AP, that is 3. Then 53 into d, a2 minus a1, that is 12. So that is 132 plus 639, that is equal to 771. Many students, they have worked out the same problem by another method. What is that? So they got first a54 as 639. For that they added 132. Then they took that as an. That is also right. But here we took it as the direct form. An is equal to 771 we got. That an is actually which term? Either 10th term, 11th term, 12th term, that we have to find out. N we have to find out. Now for that we have to use the same general formula. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now an we got 771, which is equal to a is 3 plus n minus 1 into 12. Then 771 is equal to 3 plus 12n minus 12. Then 771 is equal to minus 9 plus 12n. Then after the simplification, the answer is 65th term. This simplification and all you all know, no? So just we have to find in which or what way we can get the result. Okay, so here we got the answer as 6. Mataji, page share agilla. Page share agilla. 1 second, students. Yes. So now we got the proper page now. Yes. Now, so which term of the AP? 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 132 more than its 54th term. So that is A is 3, D is equal to 12. So an we have to find out. That is any term, either 13th term or 25th term or 64th term. That term is actually 132 more than its 54th term. 132 more than its 54th term is given. No? So that place we have to take it as an. Nth term of an AP. An we have to take. An is actually 132 plus A54. Okay, just now I explained, no? Okay, 132 plus A54 is A plus 53D. So then here answer an is 771. Now we got an actually 771. So this 771 is comes in which place we have to find, that is nth term. N we have to work out. Now we have to take the general form. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 771 is equal to 3 plus n minus 1 into 12. Okay, yes Karun, recording is going on. I have checked actually. Thank you. Okay. Yes, now 771 is equal to 3 plus 12 and minus 12. So now simplification part you all know, no? N is equal to 65th term. In this AP, this 3 is first term, 15 is second term, 27 is third term, and the 65th term is actually 771. That 65th term 771 actually 132 more than the 54th term. Got the idea of this question? No, this 65th question term actually 132 more than the 54th term 771. So this is about the 11th problem. Now let us move on to the next question. If page is not visible, you have to inform. Okay, so now it is visible now, students. 12th question. 12th question page is visible now. Any one or two students just reply me fast. Now the page, yes. Okay, thank you, Bhumika. Ha. Two APs have the same common difference. Here the question, two APs. Okay, in this problem, we have to imagine two APs are there. They have the same common difference. Common difference same. The difference between their 100th terms is 100. Okay, so difference between their 100th terms. So ಎರಡು APಯ 100th term difference. ಮೊದಲನೇ APಯ 100th term and then second APಯ 100 term ಅನ್ನ subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ difference ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ 100. Okay, what is the difference between their 1000th term? We have to find out the difference between the 1000 term. First AP nalli 1000 term minus second AP a 1000 term we have to find out. Got the idea of the question, student? So we have two APs. Okay, so 2 4 6 8 then 3 6 9 like that we have two APs. So but both the APs have the common difference, same difference. Okay, so what is given here? Given data is difference between their 100th term. So their 100th term is what actually? First AP 100th term minus second AP 100th term is equal to 100 is given. Using this data, we have to find out the first AP's 1000 term minus first AP's second AP's 1000th term. Okay, so now we have to give, but APs are not visible now. So we have to imagine the AP. Then we have to name the first term and common difference. Okay, so we are taking here first term of the first AP be A1. Here we are choosing first AP. First AP first term we are taking as A1. Okay, and the common difference we are taking as D. Got the idea now? So now we are talking about the first AP. First AP first term we are fixing as A1, and first AP common difference D we are denoting as D. Now we are moving to the second AP. Now in the second AP also we'll get the first term of first term now. If we give the same name, then we will be confused. Already we gave the name A1 for the first term of the first AP. Now we have to take the first term of the second AP B. You can take B1 also, or you can take any other different name. So but here we are taking this one as A1 dash. Just we are giving one small difference between the first AP and the second AP. That is, for the first AP A1 we took, and the second AP A1 dash we took. Okay, and the common difference with D dash, you all know. Okay, then it is given that both the APs are having the same difference. Okay, D is equal to D dash. We all know difference same. D is equal to D dash. Okay, now what is given actually? We have to take the given data. A100 minus A dash 100 is equal to 100. I told no. So 100th term of the first AP, then minus 100th term of the second AP is 100. That's why A100 minus A dash 100 is equal to 100. A100 is according to the general form A plus 99D minus, okay, so then you have to take the bracket here because A dash 100 you are going to take it in the form of A dash plus 99D dash according to general form only. A 100 in the sense A plus 99D, no? So then A dash 100 is what actually? A dash plus 99D dash, that is equal to 100. Now it's time to open the bracket. Then A plus 99D we minus. So here minus into plus minus A dash. Then minus into plus minus 99D dash. Now we are going to cancel this 99D and minus 99D dash. You can ask the question, Mataji, 99D is different, 99D dash is different, but still you are cancelling that one. Why? Because in the beginning only we took the condition that D is equal to D dash, because it is given in the problem two APs are having the same difference. So that's why 99D that is equal to 99D dash. So we are cancelling these two. Okay. So then remaining is A minus A dash is equal to 100. Take this as one important one. You can give the equation number 1. So keep it safely. A minus A dash you got 100. So now, but what we need actually, difference between the 1000 term of both the APs. For that, this is helpful actually. Keep it safely. A minus A dash, you got 100. Now what we have to find out actually, A 1000 minus A dash 1000 we have to work out. A 1000 minus A dash 1000 is equal to A 1000. Can we write it in the form of A plus 999D, 999D minus A dash 1000 also A dash plus 999D dash. Okay. Now remove the bracket. A plus 999D minus A dash plus into minus minus 999D dash. Okay. So now 999D minus 999D dash get cancelled because D and D dash are equal. Now remaining is A minus A dash. What we got actually, A minus A dash we got. I told now in the beginning, here we got something, keep it safely. You can put box for that or you can take that as equation number 1. Just observe A minus A dash we got 100 now. Here also we got 8000 minus A dash 1000 also. A minus A dash. A minus A dash actually what actually? 100. So the difference between their 1000th terms is 100. Got the idea, no? The difference between the 1000th term. So ಇನ್ನು ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಎಪಿಯ 1000 ಟರ್ಮ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎರಡನೇ ಎಪಿಯ 1000 ಟರ್ಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 100. Got the idea, no? Yes, this is about the 12th question. Now we are moving. Do you have any doubts? No, easy sum. Now 13th question. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? See, this type of questions are really easy. So that for that you have to learn the tables properly. Okay. The 3-digit numbers divisible by 7 in the sense 7 table you have to remind. That is 7 tens are 70 last, but you have to move because 3-digit number. Okay, 7 table 3-digit number you have to take. Okay. So first you have to list out at least minimum 3 numbers. For that you will get AP, because divisible by 3 in the sense difference must be 7 only, no? It forms an AP. So how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? First 7 the 3-digit number divisible by 7 is 105. Okay, 105. First 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. Next is 112. Just 105. First digit you have to work out properly. Then for that add 7, 112. Then for that add 7, 119. So on up to last number also you have to work out. Last 3-digit number is, highest 3-digit number is 999, no? So come from that 999. Is it divisible by 7? Next 998, 95, 94. Yes, 94. 994 is divisible by 7. That is the last 3-digit number which is divisible by 7. Okay, got the idea of this problem? No? Yes, it forms an AP because it is divisible by 7 in the sense difference is 7. Now list out the terms. A is equal to 105. D is equal to 7. Then AN is 994. How many 3-digit numbers are there? So now 105 to 999. How many numbers Okay, how many numbers will come? That is n. N we have to work out. Number of terms in the given AP we have to work out. Okay, so next page is here. So AN is equal to, again, number of terms we have to find out in the sense which form we have to take actually. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is 994. A is 105 plus N minus 1 into D is 7. Then 994 is equal to 105 plus 7n minus 7. Then 994 here, 105 minus 7 is 98. Transfer this 98 to this LHS part, then minus 98, that is equal to 7n. Then 7n is equal to 896. N is equal to 896 divided by 7, that is equal to 128. Total, there are 128 terms which are divisible by 7. 3-digit number. Okay, 3-digit number. So total 128 numbers are divisible by 7. Got the idea of this problem now? So this is very simple problems. Okay, now same to same problem, but here it is little bit question type is different. Okay, how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Okay, so for this type of question, arithmetic progression concept and also some basic concepts needed. Okay, how many multiples of 4? So you all know the multiples of 4 now, but here there is some restriction. Multiples of 4 between 10 and 250 they are asking. Now after 10, 11, is it a multiple of 4? No. Then 12, yes, of course. 12 is the first multiple of 4 between 10 and 250. You have to listen the sentence statement carefully. Huh? Otherwise, 12 is the first multiple of 4. So you will be confused. No? So here 10 and 250 is the condition. In between them we have to take. No? So that's why 12 is the first multiple of 4 in between 10 and 12. Then after 12, 16, then 20, 24, so on up to 250 is last. Now first check for 250. Is it a multiple of 4, 250? No. Then 249? No. Then 248? Yes. 248 is a multiple of 4. You all know how to find out the multiple of 4 and all, no? Yes. Now it forms an AP. Yes, we are taking the multiples of 4 in the sense difference is same. So now A is equal to 12, D is equal to 4, AN is equal to 248. Now AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Then AN we got 248. 248 is equal to 12 plus N minus 1 into 4. Then 248 is equal to 12 plus 4n minus 4. Then here the simplification part and all you know, no? N is equal to 240 divided by 4, that is 60. So there are 60 multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250. I think you are getting the ideas of these type of problems right now. Yes, I think you are not having any confusion. That's why I'm continuing. After the 15th question, just I'll give 1 or 2 minutes time for the discussion. You can ask your doubts. So you will be feeling that Mataji one way teaching is going on. Now, yes, of course, we cannot do anything right now. Yes. 15th question. For what value of n? 15th question. Try understand the question properly. For what value of n are the nth terms of two APs? Two APs are here, 63, 65, 67, so on, and 3, 10, 17, so on, are equal. So here we have two APs. So they are asking for what value of n? ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಎಪಿಯ nth ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. That ಯಾವ ಟರ್ಮ್, ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಟರ್ಮ್? Okay, that we have to find out. Question ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. For what value of n? The nth terms are the nth terms of two APs are equal. Nth term, that is AN. So now first AP, AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Second AP's nth term is also AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. But if we take the same AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, it is not possible, no? So we have to give little bit difference between the both the general term. So difference in the sense we have to take another one form? No. Same to same form, naming must be different. For example, first term first is A tagondre, illi A dash. Here if we take difference D, then here we have to take the just a small difference D dash. So that type we have to take. Got the idea now? Now we have to find out nth terms are equal for what term? Okay, what value of n are the nth terms of an AP equal in the sense we have to move from this data only. Both the AP's nth term are equal ಅಂತಾನೆ start ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು n ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ fix ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ you will get the n value. Okay, so now you can see the solution for this. Here we have, for that first you have to give the difference when the two AP is given, no, that time you have to be careful about the first term A, first term of the first AP A tagondre, first term of the second AP A dash or B dash or B1 A1 B1. First term of the first AP A1, then first term of the second AP you can take B1 or C1, whatever your wish. Okay, so here we are taking first term of first AP A1, that is fixed. Okay, first term of the first AP we are taking as A1 and common difference of the first AP we are fixing as D. And the first term of the second AP, ಈಗ ನಾವು second AP ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Second AP of first term we are taking as A1 dash. And the common difference we are fixing as D dash. Got the idea now? Yes, now here we are listing first term. You can see the question actually, AP. First term is 63. First AP of first term 63. Then A dash which is equal to 3. Second AP first term is 3. Then difference of the first term is 2. First AP, then difference of the second AP is 7. That you can observe now. Okay, now what is given actually? Nth terms are, for what value of n are the nth terms of both the APs are equal. Nth term, first AP nth term we have to take as AN. Then second AP nth term A dash n. So now they are equal. For what value? For that we have to take the equal condition. AN is equal to AN dash. AN is equal to AN dash. Okay. Now AN, A plus n minus 1 into D is equal to A dash n andre just A dash, n same n minus 1, difference D dash we have to take. Got the idea of both the general term now? Same to same general term, but we are differentiating in the first term and the difference. Okay, now substitute the value. Here A value is 63, difference is 2. Here A dash is 3, difference is 7. Now 63 plus n into 2 is 2n, then minus 1 into 2 is 2 is equal to 3 plus 7n minus 7. Then here 63 minus 2 is 61 plus 2n is equal to, here 3 minus 7 is minus 4 plus 7n. Then 61. Take this like terms one side. Can we transfer this minus 4 to this side? Then it becomes plus 4. Then 7n. Take this 2n to this side, like terms. We are grouping like terms one side. Minus 2n. Then 61 plus 4 is 65. Then 7n minus 2n is 5n. Therefore, n is equal to 65 by 5. That is equal to 13. So we got n is equal to 13. What is that n actually? 13th term only. So, nth term of both the APs are equal. Okay, in the 13th term, so both the APs nth term are equal. Got the idea of this problem, students? The value of 13th term will be equal for the two APs. So ಈ AP ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ 13th ಟರ್ಮ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು AP ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 13th ಟರ್ಮ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನ 13th ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ನ 13th ಟರ್ಮ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. So that is this question. Got the idea of this problem, the students? Yes. So now I got actually meeting warning. So now don't go anywhere. Now we'll discuss. Do you have any doubts regarding these questions? up to 15th questions. Do you have any doubts, students? Now time for you. Anyhow, we have 4 minutes time, no, last 4 minutes for this meeting. After that, so you have to join with the same link for further 10 to 15 minutes. So just I want to explain the last remaining problems. Now, yes, I'm waiting for your response. I'm going to stop this recording version. 1 second.